guys, welcome back to Liam's Big Talk. Today's a very special episode. Normally I do my intro where I say, I hope you enjoy this episode, but I'm not really feeling that today, and I always do what I feel like. So, yeah, here we go. So today is a very special episode. You see squishies, and you're like, ugh, another squishy review? Nope. If you looked at the description, well, you can see that this is a squishy makeover video. Technically, I'm not making them over, but rather I got a kit and I am painting them. So we've got 3 here. Depending on how long this video is for 2 of them, I may or may not do this one in another video. So here's all my supplies. I've got the frappe squishy, waffle squishy, and puff pastry squishy. Puff paints, small paintbrush, large paintbrush. Over here I've got a cup and some towels to wipe off. I don't know how to speed the video up, and I don't really want to make this video super long, so I'm just going to cut in between in the middle, before, middle of, and after. When I show you them afterwards, they may or may not be dry. Don't know. So then I've got my paint. I've got black, white, gold, brown, blue, and it says pink. It kind of looks red, but it's pink. And then if I need to, I can mix the colors together. I've got instructions over there, and it tells me how to make purple and dusty rose. So what I'm going to do for this, so let's move these out of the way, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for this one. Alright, so on this one, I'm going to make a blue base. I'm going to put some brown on the top, and then this straw, I'm going to use the puff paint to make it a little bit puffier, just so that way it seems like something's coming out, or maybe I can get it to look like the straw is longer. I'm going to make the straw green. So, yeah, I'll see you after I have done some of that. Alright, the first step is done. It looks pretty normal until you look at the bottom. I've got the bottom of the blue base done. I'm going to wait to put the rest of the blue on till last because I need to be able to hold it. Next up, puff. Alright, that was pretty quick. I have gotten the puff on there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but now I have to let that dry before I can put on the wonderful brown paint that I will put on it afterwards to match the cream on top. See, next step is to make the straw green. I just realized I don't have green, so I'm going to be using pink instead. Alright, now I'm done with that part. I know it looks really messy, but that's the reason that I put the straw now, because I haven't done anything else in that area, which means once it dries and when I put this part on, the color on that part, I can cover it up. So that's why I did it then. I suggest that's what you do if you do this. Next step, putting brown on this. Alright, now I have the brown on it. The pink is now gone from the sides. It's starting to look really nice. It will probably take me quite a while to finish this because I still have to wait for this bottom to dry so that I can set it down, paint this top part that I puffed, which I think I'm going to add a little bit more puff to. But so far I like it. Kind of looks like chocolate. But it almost looks like frozen yogurt or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just call it frozen yogurt. I don't know. Well, I'll see you after I have let this dry and finished it. Alright, I'm in the middle of letting this part of it dry. I've finished up that I already showed you, but I did some blue here, fixed that, and I'm waiting on it to dry right now. And I forgot to say something in the beginning. The reason I'm wearing this really nice shirt is because it's Easter. This is an Easter video, and if you're wondering where's my Easter haul, that's coming up. Don't worry. But I will maybe show you a sneak peek, maybe. But one of the things that I will be trying that you can prepare yourselves for is a Oreo egg. If you're wondering what in the world that is, and if you're also wanting to see all of my Easter haul, I didn't get the good stuff as good stuff as I did last year, but I still got some pretty good stuff. So if you want to see what I got, make sure that you check out my Easter hauls when they come out. See ya after this is finished and done. Side note, if you want to do this and end up doing this, if you use the puff paint, get ready for a long wait. Well, that one's taking a really, really long time to dry. It'll probably be another, like 10 minutes before it completely dries on even just the paint part. So meanwhile, I'm going to move on to this one while that part dries. This is a pastry squishy. I really like it. It's very squishy already. And so here's the plan. I kind of ran out of my brown using all this brown over here. Plus, I'm going to have to use a little bit more. So, both the waffle and this are going to have gold bases. I'm going to call them rare squishies. I might even do some sort of thing with one of my friends one time when they come over to hide all my squishies, and if they find any of the gold ones, they get an extra prize. So, I'm going to take this one, put a gold base on it, and then this area where it's like frosting type stuff before the drizzle. I don't know if you can see the frosting area, but you might be able to see it if I put it like right there. Before the drizzle, I'm going to put on some, I think I'm going to use some pink because I really like the pink that's on here. So I think I'm going to use the pink from there as that, and then I'm going to do blue drizzle. I will see you after the top part is done. Alright, I'm basically halfway done with this. That's what it looks like right now. On camera it looks really good. To me, now that I look at it, it actually does look good, but when I was painting it, I painted on the blue first, and that was a mistake, because when I went to paint on the pink, I almost completely destroyed the blue. So I had to go over it again. Now I'm going to do the bottom gold. Actually, no, I think I'm going to do the sides gold, so that way I can set it down, and then once it all dries, I can pick it up and do the bottom gold. I think that's a better idea. So I'll see you when I have done the sides gold. Alright, so far I have done the top and sides, and without doing the bottom. It's really hard to hold this, but I think it looks really good so far. I'm still checking this. It's getting a little bit more dry. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I am running out of time to do this video, telling what time on the clock it is, so I think I'm only going to do these two today. I am sorry, but I'll do this one in another video. So yeah, I will do the bottom of this once it dries. Right now I'm going to work on filling this in, painting that to try to get that close to being finished. It's taking really long on this drying of this puff paint, so I might just leave that white. I don't know, but it says to let it completely dry before I paint any of it, any of the puff paint be painted. So, and it's taking a really long time. I might just leave it white and then maybe come back at another time. But for now, I will see you guys after I just let this dry, which will be in a while from now. But the video will make it just very short. Right now, I'm just really waiting on things to dry. It's taking a while, and I don't want to make this video be so boring. So I'm going to mix in some, another video. I'm going to mix in my circus skills part 3. So, I am pretty sure, okay, I'm going to now talk to editing me. Another thing to say, just to add to this video, well, before I say anything, I'm really sorry this video is so long. That's why I'm not going to be doing this one, because then it would be like 20 minutes long, and I know you guys don't want me to have a video that long, because most of you I know. Well, almost all of you I know, actually. And so this one, top's dry. Oh. That puffy paint is getting drier, but it's still not close, not very close. Bottom stick to that is sticky, and so parts of it, this part right here is dry, parts of it up here are dry, bottom is sticky. The part that I just did is very wet. This part, it's just sticky, really sticky. For some reason, the side over here that isn't getting light to it is actually wet. This part, some of it's wet, but it's mainly just sticky. So I think I'm going to turn it around so that way, because it seems like if it gets the light, it actually makes it it's sticky, but it makes it better. And like this video if you would like to see me build this. It's a model kit for a pullback car. If you'd like to see me make this on camera, make sure to watch the rest of the video. Don't just click out of it now. And also, make sure to like the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And if I get at least 4 likes on this video, I will do this in a video. See you after these are dry. I promise. Hey guys, I'm back. You can tell it is several hours later. This is completely dry now. I can squish it. And I'm going to finish up doing all this. This is pretty dry. So I'm going to finish up doing all this. I am now in my pajamas. I just took a shower and I'm about to finish up all this, and then I will show you at the end. And then I'm going to do this between now and my next video. And in my next video, I will show you this after it is finished. Alright, I'll see you after I've finished it. Alright, they are complete. They are not dry because I just painted them, but they are all the way complete. So we've got this one. It's a golden painted one, just like this one will be when I paint it between now and the next video. I painted the back completely gold. Set that there so it can dry overnight. And then this is the final product of that frappe one. Kind of looks like some sort of chocolate dessert or something. But then I've got the brown there that I painted so that way it looks like something's like coming out of the straw. Those are my final products of both of my squishies that I did today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that it was so long. Very sorry to all of you, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time under the big top. Bye.